Welcome to Seoul, a city where the past and present live side by side. Here, ancient palaces once walked by, kings stand right next to glass and steel skyscrapers. Down the alleys of a traditional Hanok village, you'll find trendy cafes and art galleries run by young artists. Today, we're going to explore Seoul's real charm, following stories of history and modern life, tradition and culture, nature and city, shopping and youth. Let's begin our journey. Part 1, Into History. Gyeongbokgung Palace and Gwanghwamun Square. One of the most visited places by foreign travelers and a symbol of Korean traditional culture is Gyeongbokgung Palace. Built in 1395 by King Taejol, the founder of the Joseon dynasty, its name Gyeongbok means great blessings of prosperity. Walk through the Gwanghwamun and you'll find the grand courtyard of Gyeongjeon, with the majestic backdrop of Bogak Mountain behind it, nature's perfect screen guiding the palace. Right outside at Gwanghwamun Square, two statues stand proudly. King Sejong, who created the Korean alphabet, and Admiral Yi Sun-shin, the naval hero of the Indian War. This square isn't just an open space, it's a place filled with national pride. And don't miss the Royal Guard changing ceremony held at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. The colorful reenactment of palace guards on duty is a highlight for many visitors. Bukchon Hanok Village. Bukchon Hanok Village, tucked between Gyeongbokgung, Sangdeokgung, and Jongmyo, was once the elegant neighborhood where Joseon-era aristocrats made their homes. Today, hundreds of traditional houses remain. Some are still homes, while others have turned into tea houses, workshops, and galleries. Walking down its winding alleys, you'll see tiled rooftops blending with modern buildings, a uniquely Seoul atmosphere. Renting a hanbok and strolling through the alleys is a must-try, with the natural light and traditional architecture making every photo look beautiful. Sitting on a wooden hanok floor with a cup of tea, you'll feel as if you've stepped back in time, right in the middle of Seoul. National Museum of Korea. If you want to see Korean culture in one place, head to the National Museum of Korea. With over 220,000 artifacts, from prehistoric relics to Buddhist statues, royal treasures, paintings, and ceramics, it's the heart of Korean heritage. Recently, thanks to the huge popularity of the animated film K-pop Demon Hunters and its tiger character Duffy, the museum has launched a digital screening called Tigers in Korean Art. On giant panoramic screens, tigers from Joseon paintings, embroidered rank badges, and mother-of-pearl crafts come to life, letting you experience the symbolism of tigers in Korean art and imagination. And the gift shop? It's a phenomenon of its own. The Magpie and Tiger badge has already sold out through 10 rounds of pre-orders. Tiger-themed postcards, stickers, pens, and even cups, shaped like Korea's traditional gat, are disappearing from the shelves as fast as they arrive. It's not just an exhibition, it's become a cultural trend, bringing traditional Korean art into everyday life. The War Memorial of Korea. If you have a bit more time, visit the War Memorial. Korea is still a divided country, and this huge museum tells the story of all its wars, especially the Korean War. Inside, thousands of artifacts and records are displayed, and outside you'll find tanks, fighter jets, and even a naval ship. It's not just about battles, though. One section honors the 22 UN member nations that came to Korea's aid during the war. For many visitors, it's deeply moving to realize how distant countries sent their young men to fight here. Part 2, Modern Seoul and Seoul Tower. Namsan Tower. On top of Namsan Mountain stands the Seoul Tower, one of the city's best-known landmarks. At 236 meters above sea level, plus a 105-meter tower, its observation deck gives you a full panoramic view of Seoul. At night, the tower lights up in dazzling colors, with the endless sea of city lights stretching below. Couples love leaving love locks here, promising to return together someday. Dongdaemun Design Plaza, DDP. The Dongdaemun Design Plaza, or DDP, is a masterpiece by world-famous architect Zaha Hadid. Its flowing curves look like a spaceship from the future, and inside it hosts fashion shows, design fairs, exhibitions, and markets. At night, the building is lit beautifully, offering a whole new atmosphere. In the past, the LED Rose Garden here was a major attraction, and today the nightlights still make DDP a favorite spot for visitors. Lotte World Tower and Seoul Sky. Lotte World Tower rises 123 floors and 555 meters high, the sixth tallest building in the world. From the Seoul Sky Observatory, you can see the Han River, Gangnam, and even far off, Bukchon Mountain. Stand on the glass floor and you'll feel the city drop right beneath your feet. A thrilling moment. And inside, you'll find luxury restaurants, a huge shopping mall, and even an aquarium. You could spend an entire day here without running out of things to do. Part 3, Nature and Relaxation. Cheonggyecheon Stream. Running right through downtown is Cheonggyecheon Stream. Once covered by roads and overpasses, it was restored in 2005 and has since become a popular walkway and relaxation spot. Office workers eat lunch by the water, families dip their feet in summer, and tourists capture photos along the trail. In autumn and winter, seasonal festivals like the Lantern Festival light up the stream. Crossing restored bridges like Gwanghwamun and Supyeol, you can feel history under your feet while enjoying the city's modern vibe. Hangang Park. The Hangang Parks are where you see how Seoulites really live. By day, people ride bikes and scooters along the river or lay out picnic mats. Ordering fried chicken and beer by the river, known as simek, is a must-do experience for locals and tourists alike. At Yeouido, you can catch a ferry cruise.
무서워? 무서워? 아니 재밌어. 형 재밌어 그냥. 계속하게.
앞반포 월뚝섬. You can try water sports like kayaking, paddleboarding, and even yachting. As evening falls, the river transforms again. The Banpo Bridge Rainbow Fountain, 63 building, and Lotte Tower light up the skyline while buskers perform music along the paths. In summer, the Hangang Myeongdong Festival brings water games, movies, and food trucks. In autumn, the Seoul Fireworks Festival paints the sky in color. The river changes with every season, always alive with people. Part 4, Shopping. Myeongdong Street. Myeongdong is the beating heart of shopping in Seoul. Since the early 20th century, it's grown from a commercial district into a global tourist hub, now officially designated as a special tourism zone. The main streets are lined with fashion brands and cosmetic stores, while the side alleys tempt you with street food, chicken skewers, hot-dog pancakes, even grilled lobster tails. Right in the middle, Myeongdong Cathedral stands as Korea's first Gothic-style church, and the Myeongdong Theatre adds cultural depth. Nearby duty-free shops, like Lotte and Shinsegae, make it a one-stop shopping paradise. The crowds, energy, and neon signs give you the feeling you've stepped into a mini world of its own. Hongdae Street. Hongdae is where Seoul feels the youngest and most creative. By day, cafes, dessert shops, and weekend flea markets fill the streets with color. Local artists sell handmade crafts and art, turning the streets into a small festival. By night, the energy explodes. Street performers, K-pop dance crews, and live clubs keep the area buzzing until late. Graffiti walls, neon lights, music, and street food all come together to make Hongdae one of the most exciting neighborhoods in Seoul. Insadong. Finally, Insadong, where tradition meets modern creativity. Once known for antique shops and calligraphy, it now blends Hanok-style buildings with modern cafes, design shops, and craft workshops. The highlight is Samjikgye, a spiral-shaped shopping complex full of handmade crafts, exhibitions, and experiences. Strolling the alleys, you'll find galleries mixing traditional motifs with modern design, as well as dessert cafes reinterpreting old Korean flavors. It's a perfect spot to experience both Korea's heritage and today's trends in one walk. Seoul is a city that changes every day. From palaces once walked by kings, to the Han River where locals relax, to neon streets that light up the night, here, you'll encounter the past, the present, and even the future all at once. Seoul will show you more than you expect, and the wonder and excitement will stay with you long after your journey ends.